RJ Kielty, plumbing, heating, cooling, celebrating 15 years of bringing comfort to you. Healing Realty, call RJ Kielty, they'll get your system working to cool you down. And if fixing a leak is what you seek, RJ Kielty's service is the best around. RJ Kielty, plumbing, heating, cooling, over 50 years of bringing comfort to you.
Welcome to Kielty's Corner.
That was really enthusiastic.
Episode 18.
Sure.
We have my good friend here, Sambo, with Invigorate Wellness. As you can see, we are hooked up. I know you can't really see it too much, or you can see Sambo's over here, but
there you go. There's it's in the shot. It's in the shot.
That is not pee. That is actually. Well, I'll let Sambo talk about exactly what that is first. So go ahead.
It's a vitamin infusion. So it's ingredients in it that you want to know is magnesium, methylated B12, B complex, a double dose vitamin C, and zinc, and 500 cc's of normal saline for hydration.
Oh, that's awesome.
Great for boosting your
I'll
immune
speak
system.
on this every time I have been under the weather. Sambo and his team have either come to my home, come to my place of business, or quite frankly, I have gone to his facility, which is state of the art. You feel really comfortable when you're inside. Beautiful couches, really nice atmosphere, aromatherapy going.
Crisp.
Real nice. Crisp is the word. And it's really nice to go in there and relax and come out feeling better. And at the end of the day, this is a boost to get you back. And as you know, you're in business, you honestly can't stop. And this is one of his services that I highly, highly recommend. I am also a client with other services which he will articulate, but I will tell you, this is absolutely a must if you're not feeling great.
Yeah, just to start off, I mean, my wife did it the first time. I think hers was kind of like sick / maybe hungover. I don't know, but we had a party to go to, so she had to feel better, right?
Right.
And boom, instantly felt amazing. You know, we felt sick which everybody's getting the sickness. I'm still kind of getting over something. You can probably hear it in my voice a little bit.
It sounds sexy and raspy, though. I like it.
You know,
Keep talking. Just keep talking to me. I'm going to be quiet this whole podcast. Go ahead.
Just be quiet. Thank you.
Stop fangirling over Tanner right
Yeah.
now. Calm down.
But anyways, both of us went there and they hooked us up. We went to, like you said, went to your facility, super clean. I mean, just literally picture perfect. We went there, had an appointment, everything quick, beautiful, like waiting area. We went where they hooked us up. Again, just beautiful, very calming. And we just felt great after. You know, we felt like absolute crap. And then, you know, while you're doing it, and especially a couple hours later, you just start feeling better and better and better, and just gives you that extra kick, you know, just to
Works great.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I was getting recommendations after an event we did. A bunch of vendors were not feeling so well afterwards, and someone was on Facebook and they were like, "Oh, I've got this bug," and I'm like, "Oh, I had it too," and they actually referred you. They were like, "As soon as I started feeling it, I went to Sambo, I got a bag, and I feel 1,000 times better, and I'm back to work the next day." I'm like, "Okay, well, duly noted. Now, next time I know who I'm reaching out to."
Yeah, it's not really hype. I mean, you see it on the Facebook groups when people are asking for a recommendation or whatever, you know, just all you just see is Sambo, you know, invigorate, you know what I mean? And there's a reason for it. You've helped so many people. This is an incredible service that, you know, like you said,
He's
can't
never had
afford nowadays to be down.
and he's never had to market himself because everyone else just markets him for him. But it is truly a concierge service, if you will, right? I mean, at the end of the day, you feel really comfortable. And I will tell you, Sambo's not a man of a lot of words. We're going to get some stuff out of him today, but I will tell you this, and we'll talk about the other services. And I'm very transparent with my life, my health journey, and you know, I came to Sambo year and a half maybe about a year and a half ago. I was like, Sambo, dude, I'm not the guy I'm supposed to be. I'm preaching this and I'm preaching that. And I don't, it's words. I don't back it up. I don't look my part. And I'm like, I need to get tested. So we went through my health examination, did a ton of blood work. I felt like Ivan Drago in Rocky IV, for the reference of you guys don't understand that. And literally just went through a whole ton of testing and found out, dude, my testosterone levels were 126. That's bad, folks.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what's the normal?
Go ahead and articulate that really quick, how bad that is.
Normal doesn't exist in medicine.
Yeah, correct.
Within range, you know, through LabCorp, I think it's about 250 to like 916. Yeah. But some people don't achieve symptom resolution until they're closer to 1,000, 1,100, 1,200 even. Just it's where you feel good is really what we go for. We treat the patient, not the paper.
So my level, like we're that bad. And even my primary at the time, he's like, how are you? Are you okay? He's like, dude, are you okay? How are you? He goes, I know you. I see you online. Like you're high functioning. He's like, I just pushed through it. He's like, and I went to Sambo. He's like, what are you crashing around 3 o'clock? I'm like, dude, I'm dead at 3 o'clock. So he hit the nail on the head, went through my testing. Levels are teetering between 9 and 1,000, exactly where I need to be right now. And I'm able to build muscle mass again. I got the levels back where I need to be. And everyone asks me, like, dude, what do you want? I'm on Sambo.
Yeah.
That's what I say. It's a joke. I'm on Sambo. And it was like, what the hell is that? I'm like, here's his number.
Yeah.
That's what I say. And that's just transparent. Like, and that was like a big no, Tanner. And bro. I mean, we're not that far in age. They got that 10-year gap, but like it was still during that time. No one talked about that stuff, especially us growing up. You would never talk about testosterone or anything like that. It was like
dealt with
it was just dealt with it. But now you just deal with like, here it is. Here's my levels. Here's my issues. And let's fix it. Like the answers are out there. So there was a big, I guess people were embarrassed to even talk about it. Right.
It's been taboo for a while, but now it's becoming more accepted for males and females.
100%. And I don't care if you're a business owner or not. If you're in life and if you want to operate at this level, then you need to, ingest this level of nutrition, hormone therapy, vitamin bags, whatever the case, red light therapy, aroma therapy, like level up.
Yeah.
So he's
working out, running, getting moving your body.
Yeah.
On top with everything else.
There's not a magic pill either. Make no mistake. Like you still have to work at it. You still got to get your butt up and go to the gym when you don't want to and eat this crap that you don't want to really eat and the greens and all that stuff. But it's just a part of life. I will like to publicly say thank you, bro, because of, my journey with you, dude. You've brought me to another level. So
it's great watching you grow. You come a long way, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And you know what's cool about you, bro? Like, and I see you at events. And it's not like me and Sam will talk every day, we become friends over the years, but it's not like we're breaking bread and I'm hanging out, driving Lamborghinis with him. But every time I see him at any kind of event, anywhere, it's instant like bedside manner. Hey, bro, how are you doing? How you feeling? What's going on? Tell me how I could help you. That's who this guy is. So.
No, he's just always been a good dude. Wanting to help. He'll make it happen pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, you can't leave the house and he's just like, dude, I got you. And just, he's always taking really good care of our family.
It's true.
I was really excited about this podcast because I think, health and wellness is probably a really good topic to talk about. I'm sure that, the health in America isn't the best. So I think it's really interesting and I'm excited for, all the questions that you can answer during this podcast that I've probably been wondering without asking myself. So thanks for coming out.
Of course.
And bringing your bags of apple juice.
Is it still teetering? Is it 80% of America is still considered obese? Is that the number we're still teetering at?
I just listened to a podcast not too long ago, but we're pretty much as much money as we put into the sad diet, I call it.
Yeah.
We're the worst in health.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's terrible. It really is. We rank the worst.
Well, but look, I mean, I'm sure you've seen, Tanner, I'm sure you've seen these videos. Like there's videos that people have found in some archive somewhere, and now they're digitizing them. It's like videos from the 20s and 30s and 40s when like they were on old, crank cassettes, and they're like, look how fit everyone was back in the day because this shit, we're ingesting is just poison into our bodies.
Yeah, back in the day,
foods,
if you went to a beach, every single person out there, you didn't see obese people. They were all fairly healthy.
What is she talking about back in the day?
I know, we go to the beach all the time. Me and Tanner all
I wish I was 20 years old.
Back in the day.
11 more to
when she was a zygote and an embryo.
Just go to
Watch
Europe.
my black and white TV.
I mean, even when I was younger, I remember going to the beach. There really wasn't a whole lot of obese people, if I'll be honest with you. I think just in the past 10 years alone.
I mean, definitely 20
the
for sure.
The inflection of, I think it's a health crisis, to be honest with you. I think that they are pushing really unhealthy food, which is putting you into a really unhealthy habit and cycle and schedule every day. It's a lot easier to just go buy McDonald's for your kids, but people aren't really thinking about the effects it's going to have on them 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I mean, even I'm guilty of it. My son is on the higher weight scale. He's a big boy. And I always thought of it, I'm just going to give them what they want because I want to give them everything that they want. And that's what they ask for because it's advertised to them. But in reality, it is so unhealthy. Like, even I need to work on my own health and my family's health and not indulging in all of the fast food and sweets.
Well, fast food makes it simple, and a cheeseburger, I don't know what it is nowadays, but it used to be $1. A salad was $3.
Yeah,
so
it's
it costs more to eat healthy.
Yes.
It does.
But-
And that's what's crazy.
You don't,
But it
know,
actually costs less because you're gonna have health issues from eating that stuff.
Exactly.
true.
That is
So
true.
yeah, and if you
Investing
don't,
in
if,
yourself in your health.
right, and that's exactly what it is. You're investing in your health, and that's the purpose of my practice is to be preventative medicine.
Yeah, I love that.
I do love that too.
Yeah, real quick comments. I know that
Oh.
first was Heather. Well, hey Josh. Good morning, my
Bianca.
friends.
I love when
How
you see the
doing, Josh?
people.
Landscape.
I know those
Hold on, I
names.
gotta move his juice. Hold up. Okay, now I can see. All right.
He's already getting love in the
Yeah,
comments.
Heather Bragg, Carpet Corner, Sambo. Saved me last week, game changer for my family since 2020. Long
Nice.
time.
That's who is that? Heather?
5
Heather,
years,
yeah.
Is that Carpet Corner?
Yep.
Did you know they also do bathroom remodels?
Yes, they do.
Yes,
Do they
they do.
really?
It's not just carpet, folks.
I just found out
Tile.
they did hardwood and
Yeah.
tile. I was like,
Isn't that crazy, bro? Like Carpet Corner. We got to figure that out for them, though. Like,
Yeah.
right?
No, let me tell you something. My wife and I, when we were building our last house, we wanted like a green bathroom, and they had it there. I went down there. They had everything in the world to select. They had exactly what we were looking for, and
Awesome.
they did a good job.
Awesome.
Great people.
Well done.
John, Heather. All
Well
those
done.
great
The
people.
Brags. The Brags. We're bragging about the Brags,
Yeah, right
baby.
about the brags.
Bianca.
Yeah, they're good
morning,
people.
Bianca.
What's Bianca saying?
She says we love Sambo.
Good morning. We love Sambo, and I can't see. I do.
Invigorate
I need a
Wellness
larger
Medical.
television. I'm going to set this right now. That's a
I
bit
would
far
love
for
a larger
Papa.
television in here.
What else? We got
Bring it.
Josh again, Landscape
Josh
Dynasty.
Stadelman, baby.
Yep.
He said they also worked for a living.
The new generation is lazy.
We are.
All right, that is
I can
true.
admit it. We're lazy. We are.
Who else we got? Amanda Hart. Amanda Hart says, Sambo, she
Kielty.
misspelled that, but hey, we'll go with it. Help me lose over 50 pounds. Amanda, are we allowed to talk about that? I'm not going to go into that unless you give us permission to talk about that, but that's a life changer
awesome.
to
She's
me.
like a new
Yeah.
woman.
That
Yeah,
is a life changer. That's awesome.
Yeah,
it
Amanda
is.
looks awesome.
She's like a new woman. That's great.
Oh, she's disappeared. She turned sideways, and it's a piece of thread.
She looks beautiful.
Sambo saved me last week. What was that one? Us Bianca again. That's awesome.
I think she was the one that
Okay,
mentioned the IV bag to
Amanda
me.
gave us the permission. So can you please articulate, sir, how you helped Mrs. Hart lose 50 pounds?
Changing her habits. Essentially brainwashing her with artificial willpower, which is what I call it, which is the GLP-1 injections.
Yep.
So they don't just work for suppressing your appetite. They have other health benefits that they're good for, as far as reducing systemic inflammation, aches and pains, autoinflammatory diseases, and anti-aging, a bunch of other stuff they do for you.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's cool.
Oh, cool.
Anti-aging,
Whoa. Let's just go into the anti-aging for a second.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
Peptides are a game
31,
changer.
and there's a lot of changes happening lately, and I'm like, whoa, I don't know if I like this.
What is that though for just articulate that? a little
Well,
bit.
so peptides in general contribute towards anti-aging.
Okay.
Growth hormone factor, you can use growth hormone, which we don't prescribe, but,
Right.
On a daily basis for anti-aging benefits. It slows down the aging process
It's
with the
fantastic.
sirtuins and stuff like that on a complex level.
Okay. Good to
So,
know.
yeah.
That's
So
cool.
instead of Botox, I should just come to you and
Tanner's eyeballing me right now. He's like, well,
Listen.
we're going to do something, Reagan. We're going to figure it out.
People as young as 18 are doing Botox
Yeah.
for preventative measures later.
Talk to me about that, dude. Is that okay? Is that
It
the
is.
thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Just preventative, how long can you keep up that preventative measure? You're 18 years old.
I know, but it's for later in life. You're doing it now for later.
So what would be the recommended age for 20s maybe? Is
Genetics play a role in it. It's just a proper assessment with a great provider that's good in injections
Right.
to determine what's going to be your best plan, because genetics is like the biggest player.
Yeah.
You can only do so much.
Thanks, Dad.
thanks, Mimi and Mom.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks,
You can only
Mom.
do so much via injections without having to use a scalpel. In other words,
Gotcha.
Do you do Botox or no?
No.
No.
Have you ever
Not
thought about
yet.
getting into that?
Yes.
I was about to say you might as well be. You might as well do everything.
I got so many things on my
Back rubs
timeline.
coming next from Sambo.
I
I'm
will
down with
gladly
that.
be a tester for your Botox
a tester.
line.
We got a lot of big things coming.
Can you talk about some of the stuff that the other guy is that? Can you talk about that? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Can we?
I think you can. It's
up.
signed.
Break the ice.
So this is pretty cool. I'm cool to tell you a story.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
absolutely.
We got a surprise announcement, guys.
So
Hold
Sean
on.
Crane, who's been a speaker with the Titan Group, this guy's a machine. If you want to look up physical, like man in the dictionary, is that guy.
And he likes
I'm over here
peptides.
over this woman.
I was gonna say,
Sorry.
I thought-
No, this
Was
guy.
that the one with the hub pro?
I've been lied to.
No.
That was
I forgot who that was. I don't even remember.
guy on the other coast.
No, he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
No, we had.
You got me
We
confused
had a
now.
live.
Maybe he was. I don't even remember.
Guy, he did the whole
ADD kicks
movie.
in.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
it was
Anyways,
him. Now you got me.
that's
We're live, man. You're screwing this all up. Okay, so look him up, Sean Crane. He has a program called Unstoppable 360, and this guy speaks on the pussification of America, how men haven't become men anymore in today's world. But he says it very eloquently. Like there's some people that have a delivery method that are not so good, and then I mean sometimes I'm brash, but he comes across really well. He's a family man. He's been in trouble in the past. He's cleared up his past. Anyway, so he's got this program called Unstoppable 360. He's changing men all over the United States, and actually in the last public speaking event. Sambo came and met with them. They put a little deal together. So now that program, Unstoppable 360, is now available through Sambo. So Sambo is an affiliate now of the Unstoppable 360 program. So it's
65.
365.
Sambo's getting
And
tons
where's
of
it-
Yeah,
love.
365.
So he's actually based out of Kankakee. He's based out of California.
This
And
is the guy that we
it
had
probably
a
is him.
GoPro and
Yeah, this
came
is
on,
probably
we
him.
talked about
He
it.
did come on. He
Yeah,
did
at like
come on.
5 a.m. over there.
Yes, thank you, Tanner, for refreshing my memory.
We got more
He's on
content.
Ginkgo biloba or whatever this is.
It's going right to my brain.
I need some of that sauce. So anyway, yeah. So he's going to be working together, and they're going to be offering, I guess, that program, which is pretty big deal.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
It is.
it's a national thing, man. It's pretty big, international.
No, I was impressed with him when we were talking, and he was just going over all of his plans and how important health is.
Yeah.
And, and they have the different plans. and
It's
stuff
true,
like that.
and he
So
talks
it's
to
cool.
business owner. I mean, dude, he's talking to high, like the Tommy Mello, who's very, very well known in the trade industry. Go look at him. He's on that program, and now Sambo's able to offer that same program. And this guy went from to like ridiculous. I mean, it's insane. And Sambo has that same stuff and that same access. So that's pretty cool. But once again, that just goes about the power of relationships, meeting people and connecting people,
Absolutely.
which we talk about all the time. What do we got on
Speaking
here?
of-
What do we
Let's
got?
get some comments
Mia,
up there.
who was actually just here a little bit ago, and as soon as she saw you pulling in, she was ranting and raving about you. Mia with Golden Ratio, thank you.
We had
She gave
Rock-
you 5 stars.
Hey,
Nice, nice.
We had Ryan Owens. He said a couple things.
I like Nikki.
Check your hormone levels.
levels.
Very important. Very important.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
What else?
Well, we
And
can.
Women too.
Old Nikki. Just seen
Nikki Berg saying
this
Sam the
morning.
best. Everyone loves you, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody
they
does.
do.
Everyone's got a
They're
crush
all
on
great
Sam.
people. Yeah, great community.
We do. Cesar Rodriguez just
Sam.
yells. We just yell. I can hear him saying,
a rooftop,
"Sam, rooftop
Yep.
killer."
Rooftop killer. How you doing, Caesar?
And then Ryan Owens is
Ryan's
back. What did he say? Go ahead and read that, Tanner. You go ahead and feel free.
What is that word?
Pussinanimous?
Pussinanimous means, I don't know.
Pussinanimous.
I'll have fun just
Showing
listening to
a
you guys
lack
try to
of
say
courage
it.
or determination.
And timid. It's so true. Dude, it's so true.
True.
I would and
How you doing, Ryan?
I hate to say this, so people wouldn't talk about that for a very, very long time. And it was the demasculation of man. And I feel like it's okay for men to be men again.
And
It's-
talk about their health.
and
Refreshing.
and folks, I don't want to hear all the women, oh, it's soft, this and so. You don't want a soft man, because when shit hits the fan, excuse me, Mama Kielty, when shit hits the fan, sorry for swearing, like you want a man next to you. You want a man to protect you. You want a man come underneath his wing and come on. I'm not saying, I can hear it now, dude. Oh God, we don't need a man. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
especially
do.
when it comes down to protection. 100. That's what our job is. Our job is to protect. So anyway, I don't even want to get into that. But
That's why we love Papa.
you want to talk about a man? He's looking sexy in his Gucci gear. That's a man. Pull off Gucci gear.
So what other services
Yes.
do you have? What other bags do you have? And
So we got the vitamin bags.
Yep.
We got ozone.
so what's ozone?
So ozone is hyperoxygenating your blood.
Okay.
Usually when I say that, most people
I
say
hear
Lance
that a
Armstrong.
lot, and I've always been curious.
Yeah.
about
So Lance Armstrong, what he did he used EPO, which is a medication his body to produce more blood cells to carry oxygen. Ozone, we're just hyperoxygenating the blood we put in the bag and just infusing it back into you. So you feel the difference. And there are studies that show 18 to 30% increase in a VO2 max training just after doing an ozone treatment.
I can articulate on that because I've also done that with Sambo.
Wait, so tell me the process. You use your blood to oxygenate, and then you
Same exact process with the IV bag here. It'll just be just fluids instead of the vitamins in there. Infuse half the bag like where you're at now. Yeah. Put it below you as if you're donating blood. Yeah. Okay. Let it, fuse that half back in, and then I hyperoxygenate it. And then this little clip that you have on your left elbow there, it turns crimson red like that after it's hyperoxygenated. Yeah. Instead of that dark color that
it's like Superman's blood going back in. It was super red. Went right back in.
So for like sports and stuff, or just life, makes you feel better. Like what's
so ozone kills anything it contacts that's a pathogen. Okay. At Lysol, I tell you, if you read the back of a Lysol can, they've been using it for years. Yeah. Yeah. But it bounces the immune system. So you got somebody with autoimmune disease, it brings it back down. You got somebody with like cancer, compromised immune system, bring it up. And you can put it in the blood. You can put it, in your ears, any orifice essentially, right?
Really?
But you can't inhale it, the gas. You have to run it through a phospholipid oil, like cooking oil of some sort, olive oil or something like that. And then you can breathe in the terpenes that are expelled from it. So it helps, if you have a respiratory infection, it'll help with that.
Do you understand how crazy this is to have access to this stuff? Dude, this is stuff only premier athletes, NFL, NHL would have access to. This is in our backyard now. Yeah. So if you want to operate at a top tier level, you have access to top tier, nurse practitioners and companies and brands right here that are going to help lift you and launch you. If you want to invest in yourself, this is how you invest in yourself, because all the marketing you do as a business owner, all the branding, all the sales and all that, it doesn't mean squat if you're not in the right state of mind, physically and mentally. And you now have access to this stuff. It's impressive as hell to me. I'm not just blowing it up because he's next to me. Yeah. It's a big deal.
It works. And insurance don't cover it. Yeah. So NAD is in every cell of our body. Okay.
They're all talking about NAD.
Yeah, no, NAD is great. Yeah.
But this right here, bro, even Ryan Owens tells us about NAD. Yep. We have access to these conversations that we would never have before. 15 years ago, Jesse's in the back there, Wizard of Pods. Would we ever have this conversation 15 years ago? No, it's impossible. Probably not. Top, what we got? Go.
All right, so NAD, it's in every cell of our body. It's what helps produce energy. So my personal experience with it, I feel like Superman after I do it for like 5 days.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So it help deep sleep. It has anti-aging benefits to it because as we age, everything declines. Yeah. All we're doing is just supplementing what we're deficient in, whether it's testosterone, the NAD, the vitamins. That's all we're doing in medicine.
I've never wanted to feel like a man before, but Superman.
Well, you would feel like Wonder Woman.
Like Superman.
No, Wonder Woman.
I'm just saying, Wonder Woman. I love. Yeah. Or who is it? Who's the strongest one? Captain Marvel. I want to be. Yeah, there you go. Like that. That's very cute too.
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah, that's what NAD does.
Both asked about that, and I've seen that a lot. You see random stuff, online and everything. I've always had questions about it.
There you go. Nikki Burke said she's going to schedule a little NAD section. Yep. She goes, that NAD thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Just like a good neighbor. Nikki is crushing people.
Caesar, trust the process.
Are those khakis?
And then Caesar said, Sam, I'm out here using a lot of big words, confuse people. That's funny. That's true. That's awesome. I gotta say, man, you really do have a good support system. Like no BS. Yeah, it's gotta be cool to see. What do you think? What do you
help so much people?
Is that what it is? Just you think just being helpful?
Yeah, it just happened to be the right place at the right time, really. Because during COVID, I was doing this, and pretty much everyone I saw I kept out of the hospital, except one person. Yeah. But he called me too late, and he knows that, and I tell him to this day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But it saved his life because he was rough. But yeah, it's just people were scared during that time. Yeah. Nobody knew what to expect. Yeah. And I was pretty much the only guy here just doing something nobody else wanted to do. Even hospitals were restricting.
You're just going door to door to door.
I just kept going. I didn't stop.
Yeah.
8 days a week.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
So that built a reputation, it built trust.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing is it built trust in the community. And now they trust me with their healthcare.
Yeah. No, I love that.
After this, I'm going to trust you with my healthcare.
Let's talk about other services.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah. So we got the vitamin infusions. We got the hormone replacement. We get Christine. She's a nurse practitioner. She's phenomenal. She does the direct primary care.
Come on in. Just come on. Let him talk. Yeah, just go ahead, Sambo.
She does direct primary care. So she does it as concierge style, locally in the Trinity area. We do it for small businesses. We've been building that panel up. We just we got Victoria now. She does our mobile lab draws. So if you're a DPC member, it's included.
Who was the nurse that was here today that hooked you guys up?
Dana was here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's give a shout out to her because
Yes.
It was awesome.
she was
I've
awesome.
used her
She got
before,
their
right?
IVs in
Yeah,
very
yeah.
quickly, so professional and quiet.
Yeah, Dana's
I was
great.
like,
Yep, I got Dana in the field. I got Nikki. She's a new nurse. And I got Tara in the office. She's my other nurse. I got Victoria. I got Savannah.
Good team there.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I said, you go in there and it matches your personality, matches the Christmas, everything. It's just so nice. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. It was nice when I went because usually Christian comes to the house because when I call Sambo, I'm like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
And it's true because you besides my immediate family, he's seen the worst of me. Like that many. You're letting someone into your home when you are and you're down and out. I'm like, I remember. Dude, what was I on the couch? Yeah. I come like Sambo. I'm sorry, I can't even talk to you. Just fix me.
Yeah, he just laid there.
I'm just dead. He's like, and he's so calm and like just his demeanor. Like if all he had to do was kiss me on the forehead, I would have been perfect. But
I remember that.
put a wash rag on my head. I'll be thanks. Anyway, but all of that, the cool, calm demeanor, the bedside manner, it really does mean everything. So I love that for you. We have Heather Bragg said, Christine Marie is fantastic. Best decision I ever made was to sign up for Stat DPC and cancel my traditional insurance. So talk about that, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about
So
that.
direct primary care is something emerging. It's cash based. It's a concierge service, at a cost. And I use Eric Peterson. He's our insurance guy. He knows how to pair direct primary care with a catastrophic plan to remove all the nonsense you don't need. If you need insurance, it's one thing and it works. If you don't need it as a preventative measure, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So that's where direct primary care comes in. And then to further elaborate into the businesses, the goal of it is to keep employees working, keep them happy, offer something for them for retention and stuff. So we've been creating plans for small businesses as well.
Smart.
I seen that.
It's all preventative
I seen that.
medicine.
I forget it was Nikki or somebody was saying, was kind of talking about that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's the thing. It's if you don't make time for wellness now, you'll be forced to make time for sickness later. So my goal is prevention, is keep you healthy. That's why we do all this.
Okay, so you're running vitamin bags, testosterone therapy, LED therapy, all this other stuff you got going on. What's like the number one thing you need to tell? Like, person wakes up every day. What should their routine be?
Hydrate and move the body.
Yeah.
You can't outrun a bad diet, but I know the diet's the hardest
That's my
thing
quote
for
of the
people.
day. You can't outrun a bad diet.
Yeah.
That's
You
awesome.
can't. You really
And
can't.
for diet, like what's like an easy switch to try to get people off all the unhealthy snacks and the fast food? What would you say is something that's would be a good starting point for someone trying to live and eat healthier?
Good question, Taylor.
Chicken, steak, fish, veggies. Us guys, if it doesn't taste good, it's good for you.
Yeah.
But chicken, steak, fish, veggies, hydrate. That's really, and just even if you walk,
Yeah.
Right.
just moving the body it prevents insulin, resistance.
Yep.
So you want insulin sensitivity in the body, and the GLP-1s help with that as well. But it's simple.
So
It's simple, but yet so hard to do.
The people with
it
the
is.
sweet tooth.
Oof.
It's tough.
Moderation.
It's me.
Moderation.
It's me.
And I get that. So
gotta live
I
life.
have that problem. But like, is a sugar-free cookie okay? Or is the other crap in there bad for you?
Oh, of course, it's all bad.
It's all bad, yeah.
Damn it. It looks so good when it says sugar,
Yeah, if it
I
tastes
try.
good, right?
I
It
heard
tastes
that's
good,
the
you want it.
It actually, it's not bad for sugar-free. I really tried one the other day, and I go, I'm just cheating on myself. But mentally, it's the psychology of saying sugar-free because that's the poison.
Well, it's like the diet soda. They say, it's all.
That's which is come on,
It's
bro.
sugar-free.
That
But it's
shit's
got the
poison.
aspartame in it, which is
Sure,
much
it's the same with
worse.
sugar-free cookies. It's probably.
So
Well, unless this is like, I don't know.
What?
Like this Steva or whatever. Is that bad?
I don't know.
Stevia.
Let's ask someone that might be educated in that.
Stevia,
I mean, should we like
sweet
stevia and all that stuff? Do we
low.
stay away from that? Is it
Natural is the way to go.
so?
If
More
you're
natural, the
gonna
better.
have natural sugar.
Yeah,
But
if you have
but
to.
an abundance of natural sugar is your
There's
enemy.
everything in moderation is okay. Abundance in anything is not good. Abundance in testosterone,
Except
abundance
love.
in the vitamin infusions. It's nothing is good if you overdo it.
Right.
Yeah.
Even water.
Except love and affection. I will take all of it, guys. If you
Me
want to
too.
give me
Except that,
love and
yeah.
affection,
Yeah.
an abundance of that.
That's
would
something
be-
you can't give enough
would
of.
be,
Yeah.
would be great. I'm the comic relief of this podcast. That's why I'm here. That's why Tanner keeps me here. Okay. All right. So we have that. We have the diet. We have
Getting our cue.
so tell us about the benefits of the red light therapy because that's throwing me off. Is that really a thing? And why is it a thing?
So I don't offer it,
Right.
but I've heard from colleagues and like our friend Yuli in Sarasota, she's like a master injector and stuff. She uses red light therapy for men who need PRP injections for hair regrowth. So she's found that it helps with that.
With
Interesting.
hair regrowth. Ooh, I need that.
So
for-
they,
I mean, I've seen the
Someone
hat.
out
There's
there
a hat
much.
that guys put on.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? You know what I'm talking about? He's like all over the news. He's trying to be young forever. You know what I'm talking about?
Reagan?
No, not. I'm out. And I'm out.
He's on every Facebook live. There is.
No, he's like super. I hate
There he
you
look,
guys.
there he is.
I get abused in these podcasts. I'm like a big target.
That's a
It's
compliment.
insane. It happens everywhere. No, but there's a gentleman that's like super famous and he's like a super rich guy. And he does. I can now forget it. I got to get you the.
No, I know
information
who you're
on it.
talking about. I
But he
know
has
who
the
you're
LED
talking about.
hat. He's trying to beat death. Is his thing, bro. So he's cold plunge,
Good luck.
heat, red light. I mean, hormones.
Oh, I
every day.
heard somebody spends like $2 million a month
This
just
is him.
on stuff like that.
This is him.
Holy
That is
cow.
There's no
nuts.
quality of life.
Scientists that work for him. To,
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no
Yes.
quality of life there. You're literally spending your day just trying not to age.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which, hey, if that's his forte,
Can you
that's fine.
articulate the cold plunge stuff? You familiar with that? You think
I
the
haven't-
benefits of it?
Yeah, listen, it's too cold out there for me.
Yeah. I
You
tried
know,
that.
I don't like
that.
it, but the
I
benefits
tried
are
the cold
good. Yes,
shower, but-
I've seen some people go from a sauna
Yeah.
into a cold plunge.
Yeah.
What's the 8 limbs guy? What's his name?
Tony Salazar.
Tony. Yes,
He
yeah.
swears by this.
Yeah,
Stuff.
he does. I've seen his videos.
And he looks fantastic.
He does. He trains hard. He
Well,
eats
great
right.
for
He
him. I
trains.
will
He
not.
does all
Yeah.
the amenities to look like that.
So I was just up in Pennsylvania. There's a really awesome guy in roofing companies called Lance Bachman. Anyway, when I went up to his house, and this is in a house, estate. It's an estate, beautiful. And he's like, before we even talked this morning, it's sauna and cold plunge. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like it was like that was the first thing we did. So literally went to 130, 140, sweat my butt off, and then now we're doing 3 minutes of the cold. And I had a man up. You know what I mean? Like I had a man up.
Yeah.
I'm there, and
A 3-minute cold plunge?
it was a 3-minute cold plunge.
what
And
degrees?
I've done it before. It's like 40 degrees, between 40, 43 probably. Okay, so I go in it, bro, and your body tells you run. Get the F out.
mental
as soon as
game for
possible.
sure.
But I'm not joking. Rest of the day, I was on fire, bro.
Yeah.
Alert.
Very alert,
I felt
yeah.
better in my joints. And even when I was in, because I have reconstructive knee surgery twice on this knee, I could tell my inflammation went down for that time. So you okay? So
coldness,
you
yeah.
are a proponent of it.
Well, cold in general, like if you have the
Like
rice,
cryo
the
stuff?
rest ice, yeah, it reduces inflammation.
Yeah.
So cold does that. Heat brings inflammation, and then cold reduces it.
I messed myself up on that not too long ago. I have a bad back and I was having back pain. And so instantly I just thought, oh, when you have, muscle pain or something, you put heat on it. So wrong, guys. Don't ever do that. I slept with a heating pad. I fell asleep with it. Woke up the next day, couldn't walk. I had to go to the hospital.
She's a bad back.
And then
She's
they were
7
like,
years old.
Yeah.
I had a spinal fusion at 17.
Oh,
so,
jeez.
yes,
Okay, so she has a
my-
reason.
I am.
I take that
I'm
back.
fused from I think it's T2 to L3, basically my whole entire spine. So, and I have horrible pains that I go through about 3 times a year, and this happened, and I was literally debilitated. Like I could not get out of bed, and then I went to the hospital, and they're like, "Yeah, that's the worst thing. It will actually cause more damage to you." So I was like, "Oh." Good to know.
So going back to moderation here, moderation with the heat and the cold.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you do want heat to bring the inflammation process there to heal and get blood flow into that area. Even just like lower back, doing back extensions to help with back pain. It does help to get the blood flow in there.
Yeah. Okay, well next time I'll check with you first.
Read that Ryan Owens comment. That's interesting.
Okay. When you do a cold plunge, you will retain information gained the previous 90 minutes great after learning something.
Yeah.
Really?
It does enhance your cognitive
Let's,
function.
let's scroll up real quick, Jesse, too. See what else we got.
What else we had? What do we
I
else
know
we missed?
Stephanie popped in.
Yeah.
Tyler Walsingham said burr.
Yeah, Tyler, it's cold.
I got enough cold
too
plunge when I
for
used to
me.
scuba
I tried to
dive.
do a little cold shower thing after I'm in the
I love
sauna. I'm
Tyler.
like, ew.
Good people.
Yeah, he's selling a mop bucket or something.
Good
somewhere.
people. I don't know where it went.
It's,
I don't know where it went.
Tyler.
Where'd it go?
yeah.
Where are we going
I
here?
lost it. Okay, well, we don't know.
Well, Stephanie, I think. Well, Stephanie said something.
Yeah, Ryan's on
Yeah,
it.
she
See,
said
Ryan knows
that
about
he's
it.
the only one she
The sauna.
trusts
The
with
sauna
it.
he's
will reduce your
pioneer
blood
of
pressure and such
concierge
as well.
medicine.
Really?
He literally wrote the course on doing IVs. Yep, definitely Stephanie.
Thanks for tuning
Hey,
in,
Stephanie.
Steph.
I did write a
that
IV
the
fusion
Stephanie?
course.
Was that
Yeah.
the- was that the
Stephanie?
the Stephanie?
Yep.
We should have to put the Stephanie next to her.
Yeah,
name.
Stephanie.
And Nikki said, well, you also offer weight loss shots. This helps kickstart a diet and cut the cravings.
Could you tell me about just B12?
Yeah,
love
Could you just do
B12.
a B12 shot and then
Yeah, you
like
can.
the
Yeah.
benefit of that?
it's just for, I mean, it has other functions. If you look at the MCV, if you're B12 folate deficient, you supplement that. So that's what you give B12 it for, mainly everyone knows it for energy.
Right.
It's good for energy,
Yep.
mental clarity. Some people notice it as they're getting the IV. They notice it seems women mainly, but notice that they can think clearer, like within minutes.
I used to work in a nurse's office and they all loved B12. Like they would be coming in the morning groggy,
Yep,
no
yep.
energy. They'd be gone for a minute. They come back out and they're like, ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, what's going on? They're like, B12.
So the coffee people would probably hate me because
Oh,
I
crap.
used to drink coffee and then I would drink 1 or 2 energy drinks every single day. And it was absolutely the worst thing I ever did. I went
terrible
up
for
and
your heart.
down, up and
Yep.
down. Felt like I wanted to pass out during the day.
That's me.
When I cut coffee, I cut energy drinks, and I just do B12. I have literally energy all day.
Good.
So,
How much B12
you know.
do you have to take? Like, is it like a daily thing, a weekly thing? How
You can do daily by mouth. Then it's
Okay.
usually like 500 micrograms. Weekly, it's usually a milligram.
Okay.
Shot weekly you can do.
Okay.
But it really depends. So let's say you do a shot on Monday and you notice by Thursday, Friday it's wearing off. Well, you do a shot twice a week, or you cut the dose in half and do it Monday and Thursday. And that way it kind of keeps it steady. So there's no peaking and troughing.
How
Just said,
expensive?
I'm in your office right now and you're not there.
Yep. She's always in my office and I'm not there. Always.
That's awesome.
About
We
how
have
much
him,
does-
Steph.
How much does like the B12 cost? Is that something that like realistically someone can afford on a weekly basis? Is it like fairly priced?
Yeah, all of our in-office injections are $25.
Oh, that's great.
It's really
Or you can
reasonable
do the at-home vial, which I think breaks down to $15 if you calculate
per
it
shot.
out. Yeah, if you
And
buy a vial.
it's a simple shot, right? It's not like, because a lot of people are afraid of that.
Yes.
You know, oh, yeah, a shot.
It's a very small insulin needle. It's subcutaneous because I use methylated versions, which is the best you can get.
So could you tell the uneducated the sub-Q so they don't freak out?
So with B12, you have what you get at Publix or commercial pharmacies, which is cyanocobalamin. People don't like it because the cyanol part has to convert to cyanide before it becomes usable in the body. I use methylated version. So there's methylcobalamin and hydroxycobalamin. They're both the same, but I use methylcobalamin. It's a subcutaneous injection, so it's not an intramuscular injection.
So you're squeezing
like
your
the Publix
fat.
version.
You're squeezing your fat.
Just orange in the back of the arm.
Right.
Yeah. You can do that. Or you can just do over the counter pills, the by mouth stuff from whatever brand you like.
Does it make a difference though versus the shot versus the pill?
So the pill, you get your absorption rate. It's less. The pill or the injection is going to be a little bit higher for the absorption rate. IV is obviously the best. So that's simple. Simple with the B12. Yeah. A lot of people overcomplicate it, but it's very simple.
Okay. So if there was the ultimate concoction, if you will, right? So you already said stay hydrated, get moving, right? Stay active, all that stuff. Like what would be your recommendation of all your services? Like is there like an A, a B, a C package? How would that work?
It depends what your needs are. So a thorough assessment, lab work, then what your goals are would be ideal to figure out, all right, how can I plug in the missing pieces to achieve your goal? That's what it comes down to.
So I'm assuming female, the majority of women that come into you, it's I want to lose weight.
Lose weight or hormone replacement.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because let's be honest and transparent, talk about lunch lady arms. So these women get on the semaglutide or whatever the case is, and then they're loosey-goosey after a bit. How do we fix that? Is it they have to be in the gym at the same time? What's the fix of that?
So if you lose too much weight too fast, that could potentially happen.
Right.
Now, we've had a patient, she used to be, before she came to us, she was about 500 pounds. She got to us, I think she was 3-ish. She's like 118 now.
Stop it.
High school weight. Yeah.
Stop it. 500 to 118.
Yeah.
God bless her, dude.
But there's people that have
But she's gotta
had
get the skin
surgeries done.
surgery.
Yes. Yeah. So if that, and again, it's genetics.
That's crazy.
so
Nothing you
it's,
can do there.
there's nothing you can do about it.
Could you imagine that 118? Yeah. That's my leg.
Yeah. Oh, she's ecstatic. She's like,
You said 119.
118 pounds. Yeah.
Changed her
She
whole
feels
life.
great,
Yeah.
too, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just like off a bunch of meds and everything.
That's literally.
That's
my
I've
whole
noticed
body.
that from doing this, offering the service, is that people come to us no matter the age. Like I just saw somebody on the way out this morning. She's 65 and she was on 6 medications when she saw me initially. She's down to 1.
That's amazing.
And she can actually walk from the car to the parking lot. She don't have to get dropped off on the curbside or anything like that.
That's great.
So it's a lot of quality of life that people have gotten back from utilizing these services that insurance don't cover.
Wow. That's crazy to me. God bless you, bro. You're changing lives. That's a big deal.
Saving lives.
What we got here? We got, I don't say, it said shot. I didn't know who said that, but shots definitely.
Stephanie.
Oh, shots definitely swear by the shots. I get regular IVs, B12 weekly, and now this girl just told the world she's on test. So talk about that. Talk about that. So why would a female need that? Just chemical levels are off?
So men,
levels,
it's pretty
excuse me?
easy. Testosterone.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Women, it's testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone. So progesterone helps with sleep. Estrogen and testosterone help with energy, fat loss, all that kind of stuff that comes with it. So as women age as well, their hormones are going to decline. They become deficient in things. So we just supplement with your deficient in.
Oh, that's cool.
And it restores youthfulness. At the end of the day, that's what it does. You know, I mean, when you are crashing in the afternoon and you're tired, you have no libido, no energy, you know, weight gain, can't put muscle on, going to the gym, frustrated, usually it's hormones. And it goes for women too. And then you reverse all of that, and now you're like 16 again. Yeah. Essentially, you know.
I want to be 16 again.
I'm not
You're
joking.
17.
I'm not joking. I mean, I'm an immature person in general, and you know, Josh knows that behind the camera. So is Jesse. But I will tell you, like, to match for my mind to match my body and to be more youthful. And I will tell you, this is the best my back has ever felt. Now, mind you, I have L5S1 tear. I got bad issues. In the past 7 months, I've been able to increase the strength of my core simply because of, you know, working out properly. And now my back does feel better than it normally does. So it means a lot. So I'm just telling you guys, it's a big thing to get your mindset, get your health right. It's hard though. Like it's, you know, we're sitting here going like, this is the easiest thing on the planet, but the only time I have is 5 o'clock in the morning.
Here's my thing, though.
You know?
Once I do it, and it's like a Monday, say, you know, I wake up and I do it, I feel so much better.
100%.
The next day I want it. But if you go without working out or doing the right thing for more than like 3 days, then you're like, oh, it's just easier just to
100%.
You know,
100%.
get an extra hour.
That's why we have to find accountability partners. And I think that's a big part of it too, is finding the right people that will kick you in the ass.
I definitely need.
I'm lucky that my wife calls me a fat ass every day, so I wake up and go. But seriously, we really do need that accountability partner. That's why I think it's important to get with groups to help you with that mindset. Is that something that you would ever think about offering, like that, like a mental coach type thing in your services ever? Because you do have so much, it almost makes sense, you know?
Well, it would be nice to have like a one-stop shop. Yes,
Right.
It would be, you know. So it's not something I've considered yet.
Yeah.
You know,
So
but
basically
I'm
just
open to
bringing
it.
in almost like a life fitness coach, right? To hold people accountable, be like, hey, what'd you eat today? Tubby tuba, right? Something like that.
Yeah, a little bit nicer, but yeah, some people might need that little aggressiveness.
It's
but
the temperament of people, right? You go either going with kindness, you know, you have to learn people. Some people need the petting and all that. And other people are like, bro, what are you doing with your life?
People in business, everybody's different.
100%.
The guy you got to pump up and say, hey man, you're doing a good job. And he's, yeah. The other guy you got to go, and he goes, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Everybody's different.
It's true. You know? It's tough.
Taylor has to be coddled.
Oh, jeez. So hold on, Steph. Megan Kielty says, great
sister.
guy. Hi, Sam. That's Mr.
Megan.
Kielty's sister. And then Stephanie comes back with, my energy levels have been amazing. Since getting on it, my levels were low. I'm going to do whatever it takes to stay healthy and keep going. That was really good. I saw that.
Anybody else?
Little plug there,
I
Steph.
like it.
That was
That's
very.
my girl. That's my girl.
Oh, Ryan says, I only eat mac and cheese made with people.
What did he say? What? I only eat mac and cheese made by people with elbow fat?
That's mac and
That's
cheese.
called a weenus. I'm just letting you know that is the term. It's called a weenus, elbow fat.
Right.
This is great. It's a good podcast, Sambo. We're gonna take segments out of this and make it as a commercial.
Definitely not what I was expecting for my first line.
We
This
broke
is
them
great.
in.
I actually like it.
We broke them
It's
in.
cool.
Look, that's what they should be like.
Yeah,
This. It
it's
should
just
be
cool.
fun.
Just-
Some people come in like,
Yes,
hey,
yeah.
so tell me your seriousness about yourself. You got to have fun, dude.
No, this is great.
But I actually will say this. Let's actually talk about that because we'd like to humanize you as well. So, you work your ass off. You're a great father, great family man, all that stuff, right? Good guy. What do you do? Like what's the happiness? What makes Sambo happy?
Honestly, just the drive for the business. I really do. That's all I do. That's all I talk about. We go out to dinner, it's about business. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I'll text myself, oh, I got to do this, this, and this. It's just a passion
It's
I
your
have.
driver. It's
It
your
is. It
driver
really
of
is.
life. And there's nothing wrong with
You
that
know?
either, dude.
Because I want to create something to leave for my kids,
Yep.
So that's what I'm going to do. And in the process, I'm helping a lot of other people. So it's rewarding.
That's what I was going to say too. It's a rewarding thing to do when you
It really
are
is.
helping these people and you're seeing the change in them and you see them happier and healthier and looking better. I mean, how can you not wake up and love what you do?
Right. Yeah. As far as hobbies and fun stuff, he and I have been talking about flying and stuff. I'd like to learn how to do it. I just don't have the time right now.
I get it.
I don't have time for anything. There's so much going on.
I started that journey last year and I fell short because he's like, dude, you understand how long it takes to do that? And I did 3 flights and then stopped.
You got to keep going though. 'cause
Yeah, I
once
suck
you
now.
do
I
it,
don't even know now.
it's
It's
a lot
like
of-
I stopped working out.
Yeah.
I stopped that. I don't even know what is that thing called again. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. But I will tell you, I feel if something happened, Tanner. Like we were flying in a plane and you passed out. I could probably land it. I'm just saying.
Okay. I'll try that.
Let's hope that doesn't happen though. I'll be flying with Tanner. We're going to Orlando, do some marketing. Reagan,
No, let's not.
let's do it with Taylor.
I'll be
in
on
the
that
plane.
flight, and I'm already anxious about it. So let's not joke about
Let's
that.
do
Not joke.
podcasts at your place, man. What do you think about that? Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Right?
I think it would be
He's
cool.
like, no, screw you, dude.
Oh, that'd be fine. I was just taking where.
Yeah.
But we can make it. We can make it happen.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome. Because think how many interesting people that are just and they're sitting here getting your vitamin bag, and that could be a whole conversation. What does it usually take? 20, 30 minutes usually?
Yeah, yeah. I just have it slower, just to.
I just like seeing them
We're
stuck.
way past the 20, 30
hanging
minutes, guys.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Anything else, Tanner, you got, buddy?
No, the drip's about done. So I got one last question for you.
Yes.
Next 5 years.
Where am I going to be in the next 5 years? Probably right here.
Yep. Good.
You
I don't know.
scale? Scale up?
So I've been asked. I've been asked to go to West Palm Beach and open a practice. Naples. It's just I can only be so many places at once.
Yep.
Bandwidth.
So it's definitely the bandwidth. But I could do most of the stuff telemedicine. The only thing it requires physical is in-office injections and the IVs. Everything else is just via telemedicine.
Have you tried to find another Sambo?
Well, I got Christine. She's
Right.
phenomenal. So she's helping, and we're currently merging the companies together. So Stat TPC is going into Invigorate Wellness.
Okay.
Great.
So it just makes it simple. And then it's just one roof for everything.
Do you think you'll grow out of that office you're currently in?
I already busted
Wow.
at the seams.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. So where do you go next? Do you go right next door and open it up, or you?
That's what I was thinking. I was hoping, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about this morning. So I definitely need more square footage. There's a building across the street. It's 5,000 square feet, but I'll be going from brand new to brand old, and then I'm losing the waterfront property.
Yeah.
So, the wife doesn't want to do that. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, if I have to turn my office into a treatment room, I will. I'll live in the attic. I don't care. But yeah, so we're growing faster than I can keep up. I'm grateful for the staff because they're phenomenal. They're keeping things flowing. So I don't know, in 5 years, I really don't know. I don't know.
But not hanging it up, right?
No. I'm not going anywhere. No, I got
We got a couple more
at least 60 years
shout-outs.
left in me.
Victoria Nick. She says, "Hey Sam from The Office, you look pretty." Chandra said, "Sambo, my hero. There are no other Sambos."
That's my better
There are
half.
no other Sambos.
She wants her shout out.
Get a
You
shout
got
out.
it,
I think you
Victoria.
got it,
Got it,
Victoria.
Victoria.
Take it easy. Jeez Louise.
That's Victoria.
Said Victoria's name more than Sambo's. We got to make up for it. Sambo.
Yeah, she's great. She's my mobile phlebotomist.
That's the one I've been pushing off. I gotta go see her. Actually, I think I'm gonna come see you tomorrow at 7:30 or 8 o'clock or something like that. See, can really quick because I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah. We should have wrapped it up 3 minutes ago. We're gonna wrap it up really quick. When you're on the test therapy, how often Like what's that process? Tell everyone, like, I got to get checked every how many months?
So it's case by case.
Okay.
Typically, I initiate therapy. I do a follow up 8 weeks later, adjust if necessary, and then usually anywhere from 8 to 16 weeks, depending on what I'm dealing with. I'll do blood work.
Okay.
The reason why I like a trend. I've got hepatitis, I've got prostate cancers, and a bunch of other weird stuff just from trending the blood work.
Not him. He doesn't have that.
No.
He says that's what he treats. But go ahead.
I've caught things like that, and they may have not been caught if
Wow.
they weren't trended.
Okay.
So it's not good news, but it's still rewarding. And it's like, all right, cool. I caught something. Now we can address it. What's a small problem?
Yeah.
Do people come in just for blood work in general? Do you do that? Do you have those people?
We're getting there. Yeah, we're getting to that point.
Okay. I love it.
That's cool.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
This is a good podcast.
Yeah, thanks.
it's a good
Sam.
time. I appreciate
Lots
you
of
having me.
great
You
information.
want me to pass on the fist bump? I saw what you were trying to do there. Yeah. I'm going to pass it on.
Couldn't reach.
I'm like, let me just help him out with that.
Well, thank you so much, Sambo, for joining
I
us
appreciate it.
on
Thank you.
Kielty's Corner podcast. And also thank you for everyone who watched, commented, shouted him out. He's a great guy. If you are looking to get your health in order, I would definitely say this is the guy to call.
Say the whole like and subscribe thing too.
Yes, like and subscribe.
Who hired
At our
her, bro?
YouTube channel.
Like, follow, share.
Follow us on Facebook.
And if you're interested in being on the RJK Kielty podcast in the corner here, let us know. I know we have a ton of people that are coming on here soon, but
got
we
a
still
list.
need more individuals as well. So if you want to talk about your business, your brand, your life, or whatever the case is, let Taylor know, and we'll reach out to you, and we'll go from there.
Marketing@rjkielty.com.
That's it.
That's me.
All right, guys. Be good.
Guys.
Love you guys.
See ya.